In 1798, as the sun rose over the Mediterranean, one man left Europe behind. Not for conquest, but for destiny. Napoleon Bonaparte sailed toward immortality, his eyes fixed on a horizon only he could see. "France is not enough," he whispered. "The world must know my name." He dreamed not of gold, but of glory. To his officers, Egypt was a campaign. To him, it was a conversation with history itself. He would stand where Alexander once stood and rise higher still. When the thunder of cannons shattered Alexandria, it was not just a battle, it was a beginning. The East had awakened to the echo of a European name. Among forgotten gods and fallen empires, he listened. The past spoke through silence, and he, its newest conqueror, answered. "The past speaks here," he murmured, "and I must answer." He brought with him not only soldiers but visionaries. Artists, engineers, and thinkers followed his banner, and from their discoveries, modern Egyptology was born beneath his shadow. But the desert bowed to no man. Heat, thirst, and madness consumed legions. Only will, cold, relentless will, endured. He found faith not in gods, but in endurance. A true leader, he said, does not surrender to the sun. And so he walked forward, one step beyond despair. July 21, 1798. Under the gaze of 40 centuries, his army stood unbroken. Napoleon faced the Mamluks and seized victory with a single command. "Soldiers," he cried, "from the top of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down upon you." Victory came swift, but peace never did. As the smoke cleared, he saw more than triumph. He saw the price of ambition. While he conquered the land, fate struck at sea. Nelson's fleet descended like judgment. In one night, his empire of dreams was set ablaze. "Even the stars," Napoleon muttered, "betray ambition." Loss did not break him, it carved him. Every flame, every corpse became a lesson. From ruin, he learned how to rule. He wrote not of defeat, but of destiny. Each letter home a seed of legend, each word a step toward power. In Cairo, he did not conquer, he performed. His speeches turned conquest into theater, his silence into prophecy. He understood something few ever grasp. Power is not taken, it is believed into existence. When doubt spread through ranks like plague, one look from him was enough. His certainty silenced fear. The desert tested his body. Politics would test his soul. In 1799, he left Egypt not in triumph, but in secrecy. A general turned fugitive, chasing one last gamble: Paris. When his boots touched French soil again, history shifted. The lion had returned to his den. France was collapsing under its own revolution. The people were tired of freedom. They craved order.
And order came.
And order came wearing a uniform.
On the morning of Brumaire, the Republic gasped its last breath.
In its place, he offered a new vision, one voice to end the noise. Revolution had devoured its children. He merely closed the feast.
That night, Paris slept under a new order. The coup was not of violence, but of will. France welcomed its savior. The same crowds that cried liberty now whispered empire. Inside the Tuileries, mirrors watched him rise. A general no longer, but a ruler in waiting. He redesigned France like a battlefield, efficient, precise, and utterly under command. To the people, he brought bread. To the army, glory. To himself, purpose. Yet even ambition needs affection. Josephine became his empire's first conquest and its quietest weakness. They would crown him emperor, but he had already crowned himself in his mind. For Napoleon, destiny was no throne, it was a mirror. December 2nd, 1804, the day ambition became ceremony. Before the world, he bent to no one. In one motion, he rewrote centuries of divine order. France had a new god, made by man. And beside him, Josephine, the symbol of beauty tamed by will. Every cheer echoed his belief that power was not granted, but taken. To the world, he was emperor. To himself, he was eternal. He had become what France wanted, and what Europe feared. He turned the continent into his chessboard, and kings into pawns. But even the greatest players forget. Time never loses. In every empire lies its shadow, and his had just begun to stretch. Europe trembled under his name, but he saw only the next campaign. Each border was a wound to heal, each crown a challenge to claim. Love faded like roses in winter. The emperor's heart belonged to history now. He ruled with ink as much as iron. Industry became his army's pulse. France marched not just on courage, but creation. Even winter could not stop him. His silence was colder than the season.
The northern pass is heavily defended, Emperor. We risk too much.
My corps can secure the route by nightfall.
He needed no sword to command, only certainty. Power demanded sacrifice, and love was the first to fall. He had everything except rest. From the ashes of revolution, a man became a myth, and myths never sleep. Empires rise, legends fall, but stories endure. If this journey moved you, help history breathe again. Like, share, and subscribe to RealTime Tales TV, where every legend is reborn, one true story at a time.